Belarus, Ukraine and Moldova were recognized as remains of the Moscow's domain. The politicians were eager to produce slogans of the continents with no dividing lines, while at the same time they did institute quite precisely the new border lines in Europe. Ever since that time, the management plan for the wild Central European plains is implemented with a degree of efficiency, at least formally. In 1999, the Czech Republic, Poland and Hungary, as I mentioned above, became part of the NATO alliance, while in 1992, the Prague summit took the decision to offer membership to Lithuania, Latvia, Estonia, Romania, Bulgaria, Slovakia and Slovenia as of spring 1904. On the other front, 10 countries concluded accession negotiations with the EU and will acquire membership on May 1st. Although not included among the 10, Romania and Bulgaria were promised membership around the years 2007-2009. In parallel, the Balkan states, the inheritors of the former Yugoslavia, were offered a special track for joining the EU. Although some problems will have to be faced in bringing Bosnia and Herzegovina or Kosovo to meet the standards, nevertheless, it seems probable that around the year 2010, the European border will run along the eastern borders of Finland, Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania, Poland, Slovakia and Romania. Thus, the NATO-EU joint venture will have the whole continent on its side, with the exception of the former Soviet Union, striped only on the Baltic states. Ukraine is and will remain on the other side for time being. The borderline is not and will not be a new Iron Curtain, at least we don't want it, although it will be in the interest of all those on the western side to foster defense from Eastern Asiatic or perhaps rather Moscow-inspired behavior, be it in economic, political or social realm. We must assure that the borderline allows for freedom of contacts, yet at the same time giving protection from Eastern corruption, mafia, blurry political activities, etc. Our own problems, deeply rooted in the post-communist chaos, are quite enough to deal with. Several days ago, the experts of the European Commission declared that Poland is properly prepared with the border infrastructure to assume its duties as of May 1st. That means a watchover every 20-25 kilometers, high-quality electronic surveillance equipment, computerized data gathering, professional border guards and duty officers, etc. Nevertheless, in Poland, we fear that joining the Schengen Agreement may dangerously be delayed. I say these words with a degree of anxiety, as accession to the EU, with all its disagreeable aspects, offers the advantageous perspective of being formally a part of the Schengen tighter border security system. The source of aforementioned threats against which we seek protection is not so much Ukraine. They originate rather farther east. The border on the Buk River, with the help of Ukrainian authorities, may become quite similar to the present-day border on the Oder River, being open to France and impassable for destructive elements. In return, Poland may undertake to support Ukraine in organizing border infrastructure in the east. As of May 1st, Poland will be part of the above described Europe. We shall join the European family, as President Chirac refers to, and paradoxically, we ourselves be facing the threat of political isolation. The endeavor with the dispute over the new constitutional treaty is known only too well. Neither was our firm stand on support for the American operation in Iraq met with too warm a response across Europe. For quite some time now, the Germans proceed with their traditional policy towards Russia, disregarding that which lies between Berlin and Moscow. And the Russians are only too happy to carry through. To follow, our smaller neighbors prefer the policy of conciliation to that of confrontation as far as the European contributors are concerned. And perhaps rightly so, as the crumbs left for the small countries are nevertheless relatively significant. The crumbs left for Poland will not change our condition in any dramatic degree. Polish relations with Germany are rather strained. Those with Czech Republic